Mariah. For those tuning in for the first time, I welcome you to my dysfunctional channel. And for those returning, what's up? But as you've seen from the title of this video, it's going to be a get ready with me / question and answer video. I asked my Instagram followers to ask me some questions, and I got like 20 to 25 questions from you all. Some of them were repetitive, but I did try to answer them in one question, if that makes sense. I also will be showing you how I did this look. So it's not really a thorough like tutorial on the look. It was a get ready with me, so I was mostly answering questions, but I do tell you what colors I use for this eyeshadow. And yeah, enough talking, let's get into this video. Okay, so I have my brows done. This is how they look. Basic, whatever. So I don't even know how I'm gonna do this, like tutorial wall questions. We'll make it work. For my first question, I have, how can I maintain confidence throughout my 4 years of college? I think for me, the way you can maintain confidence, regardless if it's college or just regular life, is to always be true to yourself. Self-confidence and any confidence comes from within. You can't look for other people for confidence and to make you feel better about yourself. A lot of people always tell me, like, how'd you get all your confidence, blah, blah, blah. I was never always like this. I was very self-conscious and very self-destroying in high school. In my freshman year of college, I was not who I was supposed to be. I was hanging out with the wrong people. I was doing the wrong thing just to be validated by others and what I thought they wanted me to be like. And then I got to the point of like really bad self-destruction. A lot of people who were close to me at the time didn't know that I was doing some dumb stuff, thinking that I was trying to prove something to be who I wasn't. But it took me getting into like a big bad spot in my life to understand like that's not who I am, and to stop trying to validate myself because of others, and that I have to love myself in the image that I want to be, not the image that everyone else wants me to be. So once you learn to love yourself and to find self-confidence within yourself and not through social media or celebrities or people around you, you will get the confidence and it'll feel so good. So only way you can maintain it, because even now I still have struggles sometimes with my self-confidence, and there's be times that I feel like I don't know, I'm not like myself. I remind myself that I'm great, I'm beautiful. I think a lot of self-affirmations and self-positive affirmations throughout the day, like you're beautiful, you're strong, you got this. Talking to yourself, believe it or not, it sounds crazy, is really helpful. So just always, I think for me, the answer to this question, how to maintain self-confidence, is to always remind yourself how much you're worth. It's easier said than done in a way, but I definitely think that once you find love within yourself, it'll be easy for you to maintain that self-confidence, and it only grows. You can never have too much confidence, if that makes sense. You can always just gain more confidence and gain as you go. So I think for that, definitely would tell you to just continue to love yourself, continue to find self-discovery and self-love, and then you'll be able to maintain that confidence throughout the college and throughout your life, basically. So the first I'm going into to get into the tutorial is raw sienna. You can actually see I always use it so much. This is from my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, so I'm going to go ahead and use that, but I'm going to actually answer the next question while I put that on. Next question is, why did you take a break from YouTube? Honestly, there's a lot of reasons why I took a break from YouTube for a little bit. A lot of it has to do with timing. As most people know, I am a 5th year senior in college, so I'm trying to graduate. Basically trying to graduate. So I didn't have a lot of time, a lot of like planning and trying to do post-grad stuff and figure out what I want to do with my life. And school, I took a lot of I did a lot of retaking classes this year to get a higher GPA. So I was really focusing on my grades. And a lot of people don't forget that YouTube's a lot of work. YouTube, it takes dedication. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but a lot of YouTubers out there can attest to this, that in the first years when you're starting, it's really hard, especially if you're in a full-time job or you're a full-time student. It's not easy, and sometimes you try to produce videos, but for me, I never like to put out videos that I'm half-assing. If I want to put a video out there, it has to be something I want to do and that I want to be great. So for a while, I was in this like creator block. I didn't know what I wanted to film. I didn't want to half-ass any video. So for a while, I just didn't know what I wanted to film. So for that, and I think another major thing for me taking a break from YouTube is I'm working on a lot of projects this year, a lot of things to like, I don't know, use my platform for more, to build a bigger brand of myself and to have new business adventures. I don't want to say too much now because I'm still working on things, and this year I'm trying to keep my movements a little bit more silent and a little bit more discreet to just to make sure that I don't say things too early and jinx myself. So I'm working. I need to take this break because I'm like, oh, fuck YouTube. No, I've been working on a lot of different things and just been working on myself. You know, I went through a little ugly duckling stage a couple months ago. I didn't feel like myself, so I just think I need a break from just being a creator in general. But yeah, it was never y'all. I'm not going nowhere. I love doing the whole YouTube thing. It's so much fun. But yeah, that was basically it. I know, I'm sorry. I'm back. Apologize. So yeah, and after that, I'm going to go into Burnt Orange, which is right next to Raw Sienna, in the same Modern Renaissance palette, and just put that under. So the next question that I was asked is, how did I meet my boyfriend? Yeah, that man over there. How did I meet him? Crazy enough, I've known him before we started dating. I've known him through like mutual friends and like just in passing. You know how you know someone but you don't really know someone? I knew him but didn't know him. So I've followed him on social media like Twitter and stuff like that. And okay, look, I thought he was good looking. So I was always just like do dumb shit on Twitter, like talk to him and like just like tweet at him and just bother him on Twitter, like, you know, corny girl stuff. But then one day I was with my homegirl in the library in between classes. We didn't want to go back to our room, so we stayed in the library in between classes to just hang out to our next class. And he happened to be there in one of the booths, and he was looking. I told you he was looking good. He was, I don't know if it was the haircut or what he had on, or just him being in the library. Someone was like, ding, 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 ding. And I went to go talk to him, and I was like bothering him, stuff like that. The regular girl stuff, like, oh my god, you're so ugly. Just know how girls be bothering boys like when we're younger, like, just doing annoying shit, you know. I was just being annoying. And then I left my class. I remember, I don't know if it was like the week after or 2 weeks after, but he was on Snapchat and he put a video of him. I don't know what it was. I think it was just him doing something. I was like, yo, alright, this is my time to shoot my shot, you know, a little. So I hit him up. I was like, oh, I commented under the snap. I'm not sure what I exactly said, but in the grand scheme of things, I asked him for his number and he gave it to me, and ever since then, been history. Believe it or not, I didn't think I was gonna end up dating him. I just thought he looked good. I look good. Let's look good together. You know, we don't talk about. So, so yeah, I asked him for his number, and then we, you know, things happened. I'm not gonna go into detail, but we started hanging out more. Things happened, and 3 years later, we're still together. So, ladies, it's crazy because I see a lot of girls on Twitter talking about, oh, like, where's my Prince Charming? Where's my bae? Blah, blah, blah. Honestly, ladies, it's weird. 2 things. You can't be afraid to shoot your shot, because at the end of the day, it's like, if you want him, go get him. The worst he can say is no. The worst thing, be like, nah, I don't want you, or nah, I'm not interested. That's okay. You pick yourself up, you know, you probably won't make every shot you try to make. It's okay. Life goes on. But just know, you pick yourself up and you try again, like Aaliyah said, you know. So definitely don't be afraid. If you see someone looking good, you're like, yo, he looks mad good, I think I might want to talk to him. Even if it's not you trying to like be his girlfriend, like just even going out to the movies, like shoot your shot. You never know what's gonna happen. And like me, you never know when the person you should be with will come into your life. Sometimes when we go looking for things, it's not the perfect timing, and it's not time for us to have that yet, or it's not meant for us. Don't feel as if you're failing. It's just not meant to be, you know. So don't be afraid to try different things. Don't be afraid to be patient with yourself. This whole love relationship thing doesn't happen overnight, you know. It's just not like you snap your fingers and Mr. Build-A-Man, boom, he's right there. I wish this house happened, because I wouldn't have waited so long being single for so long. But you know, me being in an almost 3-year relationship, I understood, like, I'm happy I took my time, and I'm happy I went through my fun phase before that. But now that I did that when I wasn't expecting it the most when it happened. So don't be afraid to be patient with Cupid. He's out there trying to find you Mr. Perfect. Men too. I don't know. I feel a lot of times lately, a lot of guys have been afraid to shoot their shot with girls. I don't know what it's been in the air, but, you know, ladies and gentlemen, get your girls and get your mans. Like, stop playing games. But basically, that's all I gotta say for that. Shoot your shot 2019. Next, I'm going into my nasty looking old foundation eyes, my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going into with this color. I have this palette, doesn't have any like names and stuff. It has a little card, but that doesn't help. I'm trying to do videos, but I'm going into this orange color right here. It's like in the second row, 5th color. I'm going in for that. And next question is, do I have any tips on saving money? Yes, I do, because I used to be a horrible saver. I still kind of am in a way. But I think my tip for saving money is, basically, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really good at saving up for things that I'm looking forward to, like a trip, new camera equipment, just things that I'm looking for to gain in the future. I really suck at saving just to save for like life. But I think when it comes to me saving up for things, I try to discipline myself, and I try to limit the things that I spend money on, like food. And it's hard because us being college kids, or even high school kids, most of our money goes for food and going out and having fun. But it comes to time in life that you have to like prioritize yourself. I like to like physically take money. Like, I gotta take my paycheck. I have direct deposit, so I usually go to the bank and take like, let me say, like $50 out of the paycheck, depending what I'm saving up for. It could be more, it could be less. But let's take some money out and put it in a piggy bank. Believe it or not, it's old-fashioned, but piggy banks work, especially when you can get into them. But if you're more tech savvy, you can always open, my friend Yasin told me this good trick, you can always open a bank account and just put money in it and just not know what's inside of it to save money that way. The thing for me is just be that self-discipline. Try to limit you going out. Try to like learn how to say no when spending money. Try to cook for yourself at home. And it's easier said than done in a way, because I know I've been there. It's hard, but definitely I think that it's not impossible. You can do it, but think about the grand scheme of things. You're gonna be so happy when you get what you want, or when you're in an emergency and you have the money left over. Another tip I like to do is sometimes I remember I shot a video about like how to like save for a trip, and I said give your parents money. My mom actually is really good at helping me save money. I can always give her money, and even though she might spend it, she's always good at like giving it back to me. So even if she does spend the money I gave her, it's always like she still owes me a debt in a way. So I definitely have to give someone else money that I can trust to help me save up stuff. But if you get a bank account, I think that the biggest problem for people in our age for saving up is the fact that we don't have any self-discipline when it comes to spending money on food, going out to eat, having fun. I think that once you conquer like this impulse to not go out, you'll be able to save money more. Because again, I know for me, personally speaking, a lot of my money goes to eating out. Even though I can cook at home, I don't know, just the convenience of eating out and not having to cook and stuff and clean dishes. That's what gets me lazy. But this year, the fact that I live at home and I have more bills to pay, I've actually learned how to save a lot more. I don't go out as much as I do, and if I do, it's either because I'm getting paid to go out, or it's just like I'm not spending that much money. But I really have changed my going out habits and my buying drinks every meal kind of thing. So I'm really learning as I'm adulting and getting more bills and stuff, how to save my money up and how to not be so irresponsible. But yeah, self-discipline, key when it comes to saving money. So hope that answers your question. So right under the orange, I'm going in with this red color. I kind of just stuck my brush into it by accident. So dumb of me, but whatever. But the next question that I received is, why did I start a YouTube channel? Honestly, I can't even tell you why the hell I started a YouTube channel. But I think for me, I just love watching YouTube. At a point in my life, I watched YouTube more than I watched actual television. I used to like come to Jackie Aina or like Leah J. I just sit there and watch them like it's a TV show, and I loved how like it was, how you can see their lifestyle, and there's some things that I could relate to with them, and some things that I learned from them. So that's the aspect of it being a community and teaching each other things, and teaching people about different things that you are either not knowledgeable about, or you are knowledgeable about, or things you just learn and you want to share information. It's just cool, very entertaining. I was already a very open person when it comes to social media. Not open as in like my whole life, but I like to share different things that I experience and like that. So I think, why not put it to a camera and tell people what I like to do, and teach people things that I've learned, that I'm learn together, master things. So I think for me, it's just the fact that I like to teach people things. I like to tell people things and have people experience what I'm experiencing. Hopefully that can help someone one day, and hopefully I feel like I haven't been through a lot. Like, I can't, God bless, I haven't been through like trauma stuff, like big things, but I've been through a lot of personal battles that I think a lot of people also go through too. So I hope that in this year, my channel, I do more opening up about my, I wouldn't say past life, because I'm not old and I didn't die and come back, but there's a lot of things that I don't really share in a way, that I never really shared. A lot of people think that like I just became this overnight confident person, but I definitely want to help people more learn about, you know, self-discovery and how to brand yourself. Just teach people about what I learned through my journey firsthand about stuff, basically. So the next question is, what are my plans for after college? Just kidding. This question is so hard for me because like my plans for after college have changed so much. Like, I came to college, I was pre-med coming into college, then I became pre-PA a little bit after. I was planning on going straight to PA school after college, and I realized I can't afford it. So my after college thing has changed a lot, and I'm just leaving it to God at this point. I do plan on going back to school in 2020, and going into fall 2020, going into PA school. That's God willing, that's my plan. I definitely plan on moving to a different state for that. So in a year or so, I'll be out of Rhode Island, God willing, going to PA school, starting a new life somewhere, journeying, doing more adventures. But, you know, present speaking, I do plan on getting my EMT license this upcoming summer. For those who don't know, for PA school you need some hours, like you need like 1,000 hours of experience, and I have some from CNA, but I want to try different things, and I want to get my EMT license and work on the ambulance. So I'll be planning on doing that. I plan on finishing some projects that I started and opening some new doors for myself and creating more opportunities for myself, and more branching out to different segues of being an influencer, they will call me. So I definitely think in this year I'm doing more like continue to self-reflect and self-discover, but more foundation for the future, and investing in myself, investing in my craft, investing in things that I want to do. But the grand scheme of plan is that hopefully I will be able to go into PA school. That is the grand plan. So basically, I have a plan. Is it a concrete plan? Only God knows. But that is the plan. So that's basically it for me after college. I graduate in May. So that's in about 4 months. I'm going to walk the stage, you know, crip walk off the stage, twerk off the stage, do a little whoa off the stage. But a girl's graduating, and that's all that matters at this point. So after college, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna see together what I do after college. But that is my